YouTube, what's going on, and welcome to the third episode of my Boca Juniors career mode. In today's episode, we are going to be signing our first players for Boca Juniors and also playing our first BPL game against Bournemouth. So we start off this episode. I show you a lot of transfer negotiations that I was going through, having a bit of trouble signing some young players for our backups team. So we do finally get transfer offer accepted, which was for Lewis Cook from Leeds United. I am trading a bunch of my players because I have a bunch of players since the 8 players that I did get from them formerly playing for Boca Juniors and bringing them back. So I have a lot of depth, so I don't need more players. I just need younger players, if that makes sense, because player training and also doing this career mode for hopefully around 4 seasons, I'm going to need players that are going to be able to get better throughout the 4 seasons so we can reach better goals and aims. So I am trying to sign a lot of young players and shift a lot of the older players on, as it's very hard because I have about 12 players on the transfer list. I've only gotten one offer for any of them, so that's really disappointing that I'm not able to sell people that I have on the transfer list that I would happily sell for under their value, but it's just not happening right now. I do accidentally make a mistake. I was going in for Tyus Browning, and I actually accidentally bidded $2 million instead of $200,000, so that was kind of funny. I do try to sign Pone Sisto right here, as you can see, but unfortunately he does go to another club before he can accept our offer. I am going in for Adam Henley, as you can see right now. He was a player in the Anderlecht career mode that did very good at the start of the series, so maybe he can come in and do just what he did last time. And we also are going in for Damari Gray. He did want a squad role, so that's another player we are looking to sign, but the first ever player that will be signed for Boca Juniors in this career mode is Lewis Cook, so hopefully he can have a very big impact on our club, as he is a very solid young player, a football manager legend, and I just think he has a lot of potential for our team. We're also looking at signing Lucas Romero, the Argentinian wonder kid from Valencia Sarsfield. He could be a fantastic signing for our club, and also we're looking to sign Brandon Galloway, the left back from Everton, looking to get our backup left back to be a bit younger. And then also we have Adam Henley right here. He did want a squad role, so I do give him right that one less than he had at Blackburn Rovers, because we are definitely a much bigger club than Blackburn Rovers. I also am trying to sign Loftus-Cheek, as I think he'd be a good player to have, but my goal with him is to sign him and then send him out on loan, because I think he could get some very valuable game time out at loan at another club and maybe the second division of the Barclays Premier League. And also we do sign Damari Gray, so he will be the second signing for this career mode. Both players coming from the championship, both English. That's what I want to do. I want to sign Argentinians like Lucas Romero, and also a lot of players from the BPL and English, because that's the league we're now in. And as you can see right now, Brandon Galloway becomes the third player and the third Englishman signed by Boca Juniors. So I want to try to transition this team into a more English team as we are playing in the Barclays Premier League. And the fourth signing is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, a fantastic young center mid. But one fantastic young center mid to another, Lucas Romero, is going to be coming in as well. He's a bit better and is Argentinian, so we do keep some Argentinian players in this club. And we also do sign Adam Henley, and I think he could be a very solid addition at backup right back. We only paid $400,000 plus our backup right back currently, and he is one rating lower, but I believe about 4 years younger, so that's pretty solid. And now we do go into the first and only game of this episode, first BPL game against Bournemouth. You see the lineup on the screen. I hope to get a win in this one and score a ton of goals. But let's get started. It's Callum Wilson on the attack right now for Bournemouth. He's around on the wing. Wilson cutting to the inside. Wilson has a move around the defender, plays it inside to Harry Arthur, whose shot goes way over the post. A very poor shot from the midfielder for Bournemouth. But now we have Guyton on the attack through to Lodiero. Lodiero through to Palacio. Palacio run down the wing. He's getting caught by 2 Bournemouth defenders, plays it back to Carlos. Carlos dribbling, gets taken out by the Bournemouth defender. It's going to be a penalty for Boca Juniors. Tevez against Burek. Tevez, which way will he go? He steps up to take it. Oh, it's a big save by Burek, and he does keep the game at 0-0. So now here's Bournemouth on the ball right now with Matt Ritchie. Ritchie gets out-muscled by Tevez. Tevez cutting to the inside, looking for the goal. Tevez going all the way. It's Carlos Tevez scoring the goal. And he does score the first ever goal for Boca Juniors in this career mode, beating Arthur Burek, who previously denied him in this episode on a penalty kick. but Tevez does get his revenge, scoring a goal right here, making it Boca Juniors 1 and Bournemouth 0. So a fantastic way to start our season so far. And Bournemouth would have a corner right here, but it is cleared by Freddie Gorin. It's through to Nicholas Gaitan. It could be a chance 2-on-1 for Boca Juniors right now. It's Gaitan playing through Palacio. Palacio is going to be 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. A fantastic chance to double our lead, and he does double our lead just like that, as Rodrigo Palacio scores his first goal for the club, as he was a former Boca Juniors player. He has now moved on to Inter in real life, but in this series I am bringing back all the great players who used to play for Boca Juniors, and also bringing River Plate to the BPL, and that's a fantastic goal from Rodrigo Palacio, scoring it, giving us a 2-goal lead heading into halftime, and that would be the end of the first half. So a fantastic first half, just what we want to do. Get out to an early lead, apply a lot of pressure, get a lot of goals, and have a lot of fun and win a lot of games. But would be Bournemouth on the attack right now. Gradle whips it across to Sermon, whose header goes off the post, and I don't know why he's celebrating. The ball did not go into the back of the net. It is offsides anyway, but I have a big problem with this play right here. They'll show the replay showing that he's offsides, but I'm going to show you one more time just what the flight of the ball did. Gradle whips in the cross, and we can see that Sermon's offside. But let's watch it again. Gradle's whipping in the cross right here. Sermon heads it. It goes off the post. Doesn't come close to crossing the line, and he goes to celebrate. That was really odd, but here comes Boca on the attack. It's Carlos Tevez right here. He has a chance against the goalie, 2-on-1, tries the sweaty goal to Gaitan, and he just couldn't get to it. So a missed opportunity right there, but we would get another chance right here, as it's another poor piece of play from Bournemouth. Palacio through to Carlos Tevez, and he does finish it off to make it Boca Juniors 3 and Bournemouth 0. Carlos Tevez does get his brace in the game right here, scoring both goals off of mistakes from the Bournemouth defenders, and that's really what we want to do in this career mode. We want to get a lot of counter-attacking goals, which we had one to go up 2-0 with Palacio, and also we want to apply a lot of pressure to the other team's defense and score goals through their mistakes. And to end the game in the 90th minute, we have Collazo on the attack right now, tries to play through Palacio, but is cleared by Boric, and that would be the end of the game. So a fantastic start to the series. I'm not sure if I should raise the difficulty to Legendary or keep it at World Class, as I am very new to the game. We do send a player out on a 2-year load, and that will wrap it up for this episode of the Boca Juniors Career Mode. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Boca Juniors Career Mode and other FIFA 16 content.